One special announcement every beginner forex trader gets all the time is you must learn to follow the trend. But wait a minute, how do you expect me to follow a trend that I am ignorant of? In this video, I'm going to show you a very simple strategy that helps you trade along with the dominant market maker trend. But before we get into the video, if you're a first time on this channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get notified each time we post a new content on this channel. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
So straight away, we're going to be adding our indicators to the chart. And the very first indicator we'll be working with is moving average 13. So let's add that to the chart. Come to indicators. We have the trend. Moving average 13. So we're going to be using the color red for it. Apply to close. And an exponential moving average. So that's it on the chart. We're going to be adding another indicator, which is EMA 50, moving average 50. Be adding that straight away to the chart, and we're going to be using a different color for that. I'm going to be using something like dark turquoise, still using apply to close, and remember exponential moving average. So this is it on the chart. We're going to be adding another one. In total, we'll be making use of 4 indicators. We're going to be adding another one, a moving average again. This time, we're going to be making use of moving average 200. And we're going to use color black to identify this. Still apply to close, and that is it. Then the final indicator we would be adding to the chart is the EMA 800. So we're adding EMA 800, and we're going to be using color blue, dark blue, to denote that. Now, how does this strategy work? If you remember clearly, I explained to you in the previous videos. For those of you that have seen my previous videos, you remember I talked about the patterns the market makers leave on your chart, that the market moves in circles of 3s like this. You see an M created, and then they give you a 1 leg push up before they drop, give you another leg push up before they drop, and all of that. Also, when they're going up, they give you a pattern, a W pattern. They give you 1 leg push up, they drop, and just like that 3 times. So it's a pattern that you get to see all the time. This is exactly what I mean. You get to see a W pattern formed. Okay, we call that a peak. And then the market gives 1 level rise, gives another level rise, and another level rise, and then ends the day or the week or the year. Depends on the particular session you're working on. It ends in consolidation. Now, if it's going to give you a drop, you're going to see an M formed, okay, and then a level drop back, and then ends the day, the week, the year, or the month in consolidation. Now, please have that at the back of your mind. Now to the strategy proper. This is the USDJPY 15 minutes chart. Now we're going to be explaining the strategy in just 4 very simple steps. The first thing you need to do is to try to identify your peak, or otherwise known as the anchor point. So we have our anchor point here. Okay, as you can see, this is the W pattern. Okay, so the next step is to wait for a crossover of the EMAs. So once you see the 1350 EMA crossover, so this is where it happened, then the next thing you're going to do is to wait for the very first pullback back to the 50 EMA, and then we'll take a trade. Always target the top where we had the last high that was created, okay, for a buy setup. So this is the GBPUSD 1 hour chart. The very first thing you should look out for is your anchor point. Okay, so this is actually the anchor point, more like the peak that was created. First of all, look out for the crossover of EMA 13 across EMA 50. The crossover happened here. Okay, so I said the very first pullback to that EMA 50. Okay, you should confidently enter your trade there. So this is it. Now you would have taken your trade and see how far the market moved. Okay, and remember, for H1 time frame is going to give you a lot more pips. Okay, so this happens in all time frames, guys. This is your EURUSD H4 chart. Now the first thing I said you should look out for is your anchor point or the peak. Okay, Once you've established that, then you should expect or look out for your crossover of EMA 13 across EMA 50. So this is where it happened, as you can see. This is where the crossover happened. Then I said the very first pullback to EMA 50 is a short trade that you should always look out to take. So this is it, and the market went that way. Now remember, when you're taking this kind of trade on the H4 time frame, then you know it's a swing trade, because it's going to take several days for you to either hit your profits target, or at least you're going to have to hold the trade for a long time. So like I always say, you can target this high or just let it move a little bit, then start looking out to exit the trade. This is the USD CHF daily chart. The very first thing is to do what? Look out for your anchor. Okay, so we got this here. As you can see, this is an obvious M on the chart. Now we're going to wait for the market to cross over. This is the 1350 EMA crossover, and the very first pullback to the 50 EMA is the trade I am taking. Boom, it went that way as predicted. Now look at this again, still the same chart. This is giving us a W pattern, however a very rough one. But as soon as we got the crossover of the 1350 EMA, the very first pullback to the 50 EMA is a short trade. Boom, guys. So guys, this is very, very simple. I want you to go back to your chart, backtest this, and look out for entry opportunities. I've got a student who doesn't trade any other thing apart from this particular strategy, and guess what? He has been able to use this particular strategy to pass his funded prop firm funded accounts. Okay, and is currently trading the funded account, guys. So anything is possible with the strategies I share with you.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're yet to do so, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified each time we post a new content on this channel. And I'll see you in the next video.